this. I'm not doing nothing sideways. Um, so Destiny wanted to explain why we've been gone, but the last time she tried to explain it, it took too long, so the phone ran out of juice. So I'm gonna try to explain it. I'm gonna try to explain it a little bit quicker. Um, Pretty much what happened is, um, we were going through some problems with each other, like as a couple, and it's young couple stuff. You when you're young and you're in relationships, it's a little bit difficult. But 7 years coming up, and that's a long time to be with somebody. So you don't want to you don't want to give up on it too quickly. But so we kind of split apart for about month, 2 months, 3 months. I don't know how many months, like 1 month, I think, something like that. We split up for like 1 month to 2 months, and we weren't together, and we were just trying to figure out how to do life, how to do this, because there's no instruction manual for this, and things are a little bit more. They're a lot easier said than done when it comes to the manual on how to do things. And then we went back to my hometown and got to celebrate my mom's 40th birthday, and it was the first time she got to meet Junior. So we got to do that. That was honestly the best trip I've ever had, the best moment probably of my life, by far. And I say it was one of the best moments, if not the best moment of my life, because I had my entire family together. Um, my little family I was building, and my big family, and we were all in the same place at the same time. What ended up happening on that trip in the small way, I'm gonna explain the small. We might have some clips for that later at a different time, but so yeah, my mom, turned 40, and then she got married, and then on her marriage day, I re-proposed to Destiny, and we got engaged again. And then Junior, like I said, Junior got to meet everybody on my side of the family for the first time. He got to see all the black people in the world, and he was like, at first he wasn't having none of that. He was like, "Yo, why is everybody so dark? Dad's the only dark dude I'm around. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work over here." But he eventually smoothed out and was cool. Man, it was amazing. Like I honestly can't even put it into words. I couldn't show you the type of emotion. I couldn't honestly relate to you how amazing that felt, and how that was the best by far moment I've ever had. To have your entire family together, especially with me being such a family man, and knowing that it was so hard for me to leave home in the first place, and then to have my son there, it was just amazing. And then I re-proposed to Destiny, and everything was just seeming like it was coming together. We were about to get married, and mom just got married. She just turned 40. I had my son. Everything was perfect. And then we come home about 2 to 3 days later. Um, our son ends up passing away in his sleep, and uh, for most people that know us, they know about this story already, so I won't go into it into too deep the detail. But yeah, he passed away, and he was only 9 months and 9 days, and yeah, that's just it's so hard how this world hits you. You have the best moments of your life, and then you get hit with the worst moment of your life. It's supposed to be the opposite way, but I don't know. I don't know why it hit like that, but it did. Um, and he passed away. So we actually started vlogging again on the trip. We had video clips for the trip. We were gonna come back, and then he passed away, and then that prolonged it so much more. You know, we were off of work for a month. We just, I mean, this is about 3 months and a week later, and we still, you know, you'll never get over it. You're never gonna get over it, but we're still going through some of the effects of it, and it's just like we don't really know how to bounce back completely, but we're trying. And in the ways that we're trying, Destiny's doing Avon, and she's doing really well. She's making moves on it for sure. She's definitely making moves on it, and she's made more money in that than she has in any other side thing that she's done. So that's really good. And she's hustling and grinding, trying to make it happen for sure. And for me, I'm doing music. That's moving as well. You know, everything moves on smaller scales before it gets to high ones, but the thing is, we grinding. We grinding. My mindset is grinding your 20s and, you know, building your 30s, and then 40s you just relax. And that's the way I see it. I don't see it any other way. I don't see working until you're about 75 years old, and then you retire, and then you got 5 years to live, and then you die. That's not the way I'm living my life. That's not the way she's living her life. That's not the way we're going to build our family and our life. I have a lot of goals, and she has a lot of goals. We have people that we want to retire. She wants to retire her dad. I want to retire my mom. My grandma, I want to be able to give her the house she wants. My granny. I got so many people I want to do this for. This is not for myself. And this is definitely more than them now because of Junior. This is for his legacy. This is to make him proud. This is for God. This is for all these things. And also this is for myself, to prove that I can do the things that I said I'm going to do. You know, everybody comes up with goals, and then they say they're going to do it. It's like New Year's, the New Year's revolution. And then once halfway through the year comes, if not 3 months, you realize that you didn't follow through on your goals. And why is that? Why can't we be consistent? It's the hardest thing in the world to do, is to be consistent. And I'm trying my hardest to be consistent. I'm very tired all the time. I'm always burnt out. But at the end of the day, you have to grind. You have to grind. You have to grind. So that when you hit your 30s, you can build on something amazing. You know, build on all your hard work, all your grind, all that money that you've been saving, all that hustle and all that time you've been putting in. You can build. And then by your 40s, you got something built that you can pass on to your kids. And you can just relax. Travel the world maybe. I don't know. Join a old people's basketball league. You know, do something. You can do whatever you want. You know, I mean, a lot of old people do golf. And I'm not saying 40 is old, but, you know, it's older, you know. So it's just like, you can do whatever you want to do. And that's what I'm trying to get to. I don't want to be doing this my entire life. I'm not going to be grinding my entire life at the age of 50, still hustling like I'm a 20-year-old. That's not going to happen. That's not the way I see my life working, and that's not the way I'm going to allow it to happen. So, grind, build, and then relax. And that's what we're on right now. So you're going to follow us on this journey as we grind. 22 years old, both of us. And it's time to rebuild and take back our life.
Junior, we love you. Mommy and Daddy love you more than you can ever know. And we miss you very, very much. And one day, we will see you again.
Love you, Mr. Chubbs.
Check it out. Just enough.